How you doing? It's Niall Keeley here for Balbriggan News. I am just back from talking to William O'Grady from Carroll's Craft Frames in Killalane. William is Alison O'Grady's father, and I've got to know William over the last few years. I know William a long time, but just I've been going up collecting some of these that have been ordered through Balbriggan News. These guys are selling all over the world like hotcakes. Since I put this on Balbriggan News a couple of weeks ago, we are selling them in their 10s and 20s per night. It's just unbelievable. They've gone all over the world: Australia, the UK, the States, everywhere. We're just blown away. Like, Alison is a really talented artist, and it's not surprising that they're going so well, and particularly now to our audience, who are all over the world. Balbriggan people from all over the world are seeing this, and they're coming on and buying it, and it's just fantastic. So I went up and we had a word with Alison's dad this evening, and we talked to him about how he got into framing and the quality of his work and his workshop, and we had a great chat. So have a look now. I'm gonna show the interview now with William, and at the very end there's a short little clip of about 9 or 10 really beautiful illustration, original drawings by Alison. She did some of them in 2016, and really nice. They're up there in the gallery, and I was remarking on them when I was talking to William. And Alison has really graciously given Balbriggan News 3 of them to showcase and to sell, and they're at a really special price. Now, these are one-off originals signed by Alison, drawn in 2016. There's 3 of them available right now on the Balbriggan News shop, if you want to go in there and have a look. And again, there's the print of the lighthouse framed in black or in white, and there's also a version with no lettering. Now, anybody wants to buy any of these tonight or tomorrow, if you get your order in before midnight Friday and you're local, within 10-15 miles, we can have them to you on Saturday. So a fabulous Father's Day gift. So if you want to get your order in before Friday, midnight Friday, I can deliver these black white frames. Really nice gift. So just hang on to the very end of the video. You'll see the pieces I'm talking about that are for sale, and which ones are available. So have a look now, and you can see the video now that I've done with Willie. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to try and do more of these kind of interviews and things with local people, and try and get something going here. Do you know what I mean? It's as I said, as you see in the interview, I just want to help local artists and local businesses get a foothold and reach an audience, and it seems to be working. So let's have a look at the video. Thanks. So we're here now with William O'Grady, who is the owner and proprietor of Carroll Craft Frames, and he's going to tell us all about it and how long he's been here and how he got established and so on. So just introduce you, William O'Grady.
Hi, my name is William O'Grady, and we have a small family business here called Carroll Craft Frames, and we also have the O Gallery. Our daughter Alison is an artist, and this is how we come a number of years ago to get involved in framing, because when she would have a piece of work to frame, she was charged astronomical price, so when she went to sell it, then her margin was reduced. So we started then to look around, and we done a couple of small courses, but then we decided to go and give it a go and get stuck into it. And I went down and done my first real training course with Ghrádaigh Art in Galway City.
Right.
We came home then, and we purchased some equipment which was allowed us to get started and get in. 2 years down the line then, I decided that I need an advancement, and we bought some more machinery, and I went up the north to Down School of Framing, and it was run by Stephen McKee and Charlotte Lee McKee, and I done the advanced training up there, and Stephen took some of my work and brought to London, to the Fine Art Trade Guild in London, and about 8 weeks later we were accepted. Our work was accepted by the Fine Art Trade Guild. A number of years later then, I done what is called the GCF exam. It's
Right.
run by the Fine Art Trade Guild, which is a worldwide, it's based in London, but it's worldwide. And you do the GCF exam. It's a guild's credited framer. And I passed that exam, and every aspect we do now is framing that we do now is it's from conservation standard up to museum standard. So all our materials and all are all
Great.
quality, and you have to be, when you're a member of the Fine Art Trade Guild, you have to comply with their standards.
Okay.
And their standards are high standards, you know.
Rigorous.
Rigorous
Right.
is the word, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm delighted to say I passed the exam.
Cool. Well done.
And then we started here and we opened a little gallery, and Alison is the artist, and we started then to, it was more like a hobby business. We were doing
Right.
it just,
How long ago is this now?
oh, it's probably about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Or 9 or 10 years ago. And we would be just doing bits for Allison and our friends and that type of thing. But now it seems to have developed that we are getting, what's more, people coming in and people coming back. And we frame all aspects of framing, right from prints, photographs,
Right.
you know, canvas, we stretch canvas and frame it, and memorabilia, medals, sports jerseys. We do all aspects,
Right.
and it's all done to
And
conservation
you
standard.
can you redo stuff as well? Like I'm sure like people have stuff that.
Oh yeah, people
Yeah.
come back with broken frames, and maybe just you want to keep the frame,
Old
or
or-
change the
yes.
glass and the mount, and we
Okay.
do all aspects of framing,
Okay.
all aspects.
Really?
And yeah, we do all the jerseys and all that kind of stuff. You know?
Excellent,
So-
excellent. So that's great. And I wanted to ask you now, obviously, then about the Carroll craft frames bit. O'Grady, where the name come from?
Well, the name comes from this house here. It was Mary's parents' house,
Right.
and we lived in Balbriggan for 29 and a half years.
All right. Very good.
And we moved up here.
Born and bred.
Yeah, we were born and bred here. Like,
Right.
I'm from next door. So, yeah, we moved up here, say, maybe 17 years ago.
Right.
And we were actually intending to do this framing business and have a small gallery. And we just built this and just started from there.
Brilliant.
And that's why we called it Carroll Craft, because Mary is Mary Carroll.
Oh, very good, very good. And then the O gallery is the O'Grady.
The O'Grady.
Very good.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Excellent. So
Well, it's Alison that comes up with all this.
yeah,
As
no,
you know.
and she's very, very creative. And like I just wanted to say, like, over the last couple of weeks that we've been helping Alison showcase a lot of her stuff on Balbriggan News, and that's how the relationship has developed. I've been coming up here collecting bits and pieces that are being sold, and it's selling really, really well on Balbriggan News. And it's great that people are coming up to either collect it or having it delivered, and it's lifting all boats as such. So it's going really, really well. And I just thought the story that William is telling there, it's a fascinating story about how the business got started and so on. And we're going to have a look in the gallery and the workshop now in a minute, and and we can have a really detailed look at what's in there now as well, and we'll see if we can help Alison move those pieces as well. Like there's some really, really nice pieces in there that we want to showcase and maybe put out on the website. That's something I'm trying to do with the website, is reach out to artists and crafters and so on, and give them kind of an amplification.
Yes,
we have a lot of people coming in. We've a huge big footfall. And I know, like artists and that, you can go to fairs, you go to trade shows and Christmas and things like that. But and you might have your own website. But what I find now with Balbriggan News is that I can draw a lot of people in that are we've over 20,000 followers now subscribed,
Yes,
and
yes.
I've discovered now that that people are very. We have a couple of shops on there now, and it's going really, really well. So that's why I want to reach out to people like you. And
Yes, and this little business here, it was built for artists. It was built to frame for artists.
Right.
You know, when you come here as an artist, you are not going to be ripped off, because we understand that you cannot put an astronomical expensive frame, because you get nothing then for your art. We frame, and we do a discount for art.
A collaboration.
Yeah. It was started by an artist for artists.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what I mean? And we look after everybody that comes in here. Everybody, you know.
So, so your clients then are like the general public popping up and maybe buying pieces of Alison's art, or getting stuff framed
and repeat. A lot of people come back to us.
Okay, and then obviously you have your own online business as well. So you have your own website and what's that? www.
It's ccframes.ie.
ccframes.ie. Grant, and I'll put all the links in this piece.
At ccframes is the email.
Brilliant. Okay,
we're on. Well, Alison does it. She just. Instagram and Facebook and that type of stuff, you know. So
great. Yeah, no, and the social media aspect is really good. That when people do share and comment, when they've got pieces or they're hanging in their own houses or whatever, it's great, and that all helps. Like I've seen once one person buys it and the inquiries rise then on the other side. So I said I'm delighted to help out, and there's a store there online for anybody that wants to get involved. I'm not charging anything for the store, and there's just a kind of a small commission for me on sales, and that's fair enough.
And we really appreciate that, Niall.
Yeah,
it's an absolutely great boost for us. You know what I mean? As you say, it gets it out there to the media, and it gets out there to people, and people know about it. You know, I had a lady in last week, and she had seen it on Balbriggan News,
right?
And she came back. She actually bought a print, but she came back to get it framed.
Brilliant.
And she said, "We didn't even know you were here."
Yeah, no, that's great, and that's really
that aspect
really good. And I'm a huge fan of Alison's work. I've always admired the stuff she came out with, and I was involved in the jazz festival they used to be on, and she used to do all the images for that.
We still have posters in there.
Yeah, and there's some really nice stuff there as well, you know,
and posters from the jazz festival days.
Yeah, and it's the type of thing that I must get one of them, and it goes in a long finger. But if you put it out there and say, no, come on, buy it now, there's only 2 left or whatever. Yeah. And like I was amazed that Alison had a selection of tote bags. And we said, look, we put them up online and see if they go. They were sold out this morning.
Yes, sold out this morning. The jazz festival posters are brilliant. We were just looking at them. We were looking at them here last Saturday evening, and there's such a selection of them. You know, they're over every year. She done a poster for them. You know,
and we hope to be seeing Alison soon.
Alison hopes to be home early in July.
Great.
And she'll be here for a couple of months.
Right.
And she's going back then to Dubai. And she's going freelance for a year, and then with a bit of luck she'll be home.
Great.
I think she's coming home. I think you never know, but I think she'll come home for good next year.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to have her back, all right, and getting them creative juices flowing now. And
she misses all this. She misses all this, you know.
I'd love to, and as I said, I'd be too delighted to help Alison, get all her stuff out there.
We really appreciate this. We really appreciate it.
No, that's great. Now, thanks very much, William, and it's really, really nice talking to you. We'll have a look now at the workshop.
Just before we go, we're based here in Killalane.
Right, oh yeah.
We're about 4 kilometres from Balbriggan, Skerries and Lusk, and we're not too far away from Ardgillan Park, Castleton Park. So we're easy to find.
Yeah, no, it's on Google Maps there, and it's a lovely spot. And is there a time?
No time. We have a 9 to 6 time on it, but people come here after tea. You can ring me. You can ring me from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
Brilliant.
And some people even come Sundays to pick up stuff if we're here. Excellent. It's a phone call.
Yeah,
you know.
No, it's a lovely little
phone call. You can get us on 086. Get me on 086 199 7086. Just ring anytime, and if some people are working, they can come after tea. We're flexible. We're flexible. Okay. No,
that's great. That's really, really good, Willie. And I know when they're giving out directions, they always talk about Carney's Tree.
Carney's Tree is just up the road. It's a famous landmark.
And what's the story behind Carney's Tree? Is it? Did I read somewhere? It's not the original tree.
It's not the original tree. No, the original tree was there when we. Before we moved here, it rotted away.
Right.
And some of the locals and the late Joe Clinton, he used to run a youth group over there. Local kids. It was like Youth Mocker or something like that.
Right.
But they got together and they planted a new tree, and they put a time capsule down as well.
Oh,
and
right.
actually, would you believe, Alison is just checking out that tree now with a lady in Skerries, Marie Baker, who's a historian in Skerries, and we'll have more information.
Oh, great! And that's something to look forward to. Definitely look forward to that. So,
this is things that Alison goes into.
Yeah, no, that's and she's really proud of her Fingalian heritage, and I've seen some images. She some work she did for Fingal Council and the different maps and things like that. Like it's
she's
really
doing local work now at the moment for different people, but she's very proud of Balbriggan.
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. And I know she's really passionate about the Balbriggan project as well. And definitely now I'll be back when Alison's back, and I assume she'll be cocooned here for a couple of weeks. Is that
No, she's going to cocoon in Ghrádaigh because our 17 is coming home, and we'll drop the car in the airport for them.
Right.
And they'll spend 2 weeks in Ghrádaigh. I think Ian is going to work from home there, so he'll have 2 weeks holidays then afterwards. And then Alison, he has to go back then, but I think Alison is freelancing now, so she's going to take about 2 months off.
Great, oh great. I'm looking forward now to seeing Alison. We'll have a sit down, we'll have a chat with Alison then.
Yeah, Alison should be a better interviewer.
No, you've done a great job then. That's done really well. So we'll have a look. Yeah, cool.
Yes. And I'll take a quick walk around the workshop, and then we'll come back into the gallery and show you the artwork. This is just where we make all the frames and the machinery and guillotine and glass cutter and what have you, and the underpinner, and our mouldings come. We cut everything. We cut the glass. We're bespoke framers, so we don't really have a ready-made frame where you can come in and pop. We make the frame for you all the time. So everything is handmade, handcrafted. Brilliant. And as I say, I'm a GCF accredited framer, so it's a worldwide recognition. It's accepted worldwide. So this is it. This is where all that.
And I see the Balbriggan Light House pieces over there now as well.
Yeah, we're doing Balbriggan Light House pieces, and at the moment we have an order in for a few.
There's a few there already. Anything else of interest they're working on at the minute? Not really. It's various different things of we've got. You're always on the go.
Yeah, we've got canvases to stretch this week. A few canvases to stretch this week, and as you can see, we're into motorbikes as well. This is a crazy motorbike area. The Killalane road race and the off-road scene here as well. So, Yeah,
I'll definitely have to go on. We have to talk about that someday too.
Yeah, well, we will. Yeah, because I'm a member of Rockabill Off-Road, who ran the history-making beach race in Balbriggan there last August.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this year with the COVID and what have you, we just have to sit back and wait. But hopefully we'll be back in Balbriggan next year, with being bigger and better with the beach race. It was the first beach race in the south of Ireland since 1924.
Wow.
So as the president of Motorcycle Union of Ireland says, we made history.
Great.
In Balbriggan.
Brilliant.
So we'll go now in to do a walk around the gallery and just show you a few of Alison's paintings and what she's done. Now, Niall, this is the gallery. This is, we also do vintage notice boards, handcrafted, and over here we've handcrafted, and we'll get around to that in a few minutes. But we do, Alison, these are just more drawings of Alison's. It's stuff she done here for the Dublin canvas. And this is our Balbriggan ones in our black and white, and our colour of landmarks in Balbriggan. And various different little pieces in the Halfpenny Bridge. These are the tote bags that are selling so well. And this is a painting of Alison, Balbriggan Harbour. And that's one of Mary's paintings there next to us, below it. And then this is a painting of Newgrange before it was all renovated up here in town. That's Newgrange. This one here, the Red Door, that was painted when Dunn's had a florist shop. That's Molly's now.
Ah, very good.
And this is looking across from Bath Road. And of course Bad Road in Balbriggan, down the back beach, as they call it. And then we have the Pullbeck Towers. This is Alison done this way back in '99. It's an old thatched cottage on the way into Rush from Lochshinny. It's a listed building. And these are more little things she does on the bridge. And this is Joe Walsh's pole again, was done in 1999. And this is a famous photograph of the beach race in Balbriggan, which made the Irish Times on the Monday morning. Again, a bit of history. It's a long time ago since motorcycling was in the Irish Times on a Monday morning. And that's one of Alison's drawings or paintings of an old house in the Black Hills that we used to live in at one stage. So there we have our mouldings. So when you come in to pick a frame, these are the frames you pick. We have corner chevrons for mount boards, so we'll put whatever frame you think is going to suit, and we'll advise you on what to pick for your piece of artwork, or your photo or your print. This is a handcraft timber. We skip by that. We sell that as well. And Alison's tote bags and Mr. and Mrs. The vintage notice boards and buntings and that type of stuff is made by Georgina, my young star, or should I say, So that's basically the gallery, and I'd like to thank you for coming up and giving us the opportunity to showcase, and look forward to doing business with Balbriggan News in the future.
No, that's grand. I hope you enjoyed that. That's great. Now I hope you've seen the images at the very end. The last 20 seconds or so of the video had some images in that and illustrations that are one-off originals that were drawn by Alison in 2016. They are available right now on the website to buy. When they're gone, they're gone. That's the end of them. But as I said, while you're there, maybe pick up one of these. These are available on the website as well, but then these are not unlimited either. Like when these are gone, they're gone. And I just think they're a great Father's Day gift. And as I said, anybody that orders one and they're living locally within 10-15 miles, they can be delivered on Saturday in time for Father's Day. Also, you can arrange for collection at the gallery, so you can pop up and see all the other bits and pieces that are on show up there. So yeah, I really highly recommend dropping up and seeing William O'Grady and his gallery, and hopefully we'll get to talk to Alison when she gets back. So anyone else wants to do this, anybody wants to get in touch with me, reach out to me. I've no problem showcasing anybody's business, and we'll have a chat. So yeah, give me a shout. Thanks very much, and see you later.